My name is Avery Maggiolo, and today we're going to be talking about the proper use and donning of a respirator, in particular a KN95 or an N95. You would put on an FFP2, very similar to an N95. This training should be targeted to those on the sales force or site screening team. So a respirator will reduce the risk of spreading infective droplets to your coworkers and your surroundings, but also protect yourself to a much higher degree than a cotton, surgical, or flat mask. A respirator is good for reuse for up to 5 days with the proper storage techniques. Follow these steps for the proper use, donning, and storage of a KN95 or N95 mask. First, my hands are dirty. I don't want to touch my mask or my face. I'm going to be washing my hands for 20 seconds with soap and water, or the next best thing, which is hand sanitizer. Very few people realize that you should be using enough hand sanitizer to simulate the full hand washing procedure for 20 seconds, at which point the sanitizer will begin to dry. This means getting those hard to reach, potentially virus harboring areas such as between your fingers and under your nails. If you want to learn more, please go watch Schneider Electric's hand washing training on my learning link. I will be picking up my KN95 mask by the ear loops and no point touching the surface of the mask. Before I put it on, I want to make sure that I have the metal bar up and the point facing out. I'm going to cover my nose, my mouth, and my jaw and loop around my ears as so. Let's make sure that the mask is sealed under my jawline and there's virtually no room for respiratory particulates to escape from the bottom of my mask. Now, if you see this gap at the top of my mask, I can fit this to my face by pinching the metal piece across the bridge of my nose, effectively sealing it off the top and ultimately capturing any expelled droplets, making sure that others can't get within mine. I want to make sure that I keep my hands off my face for the remainder of the day. This is my only mask for 5 days, less soiled, at which point I need to immediately go get a replacement. Make sure that you wash your hands for yourself and others prior to each removal and redonning of your mask. I'm opting for a paper bag as my storage, but you can store in paper or cardboard, anywhere that does not provide a chance of exposure for others and provides moisture wicking to avoid bacterial buildup. At the end of the workday, when my shift is over, I will rewash my hands, take off my mask, and place it into that bag. Each time I re-put my mask on, I am ensuring that I sanitize and refit properly. Once your 5 days of use are complete, you can dispose of your mask in common household trash if concealed in a lined container or sealed bag. So now that we've done KN95, let's review how to put on an N95 mask. It is very important for an N95 that we do sanitize or wash our hands because we will be holding the mask in our palms by the front. We want to make sure that this gray bar is facing away from you, and closest to your body will be the print. Okay, so holding the mask, gray facing away with yellow straps down. We're going to put it in our palm and place directly over our nose, mouth, and chin. Pulling over the first strap, putting at the crown of your head, and taking the next and placing over the base of your skull. Now, if you have long hair, it should fit perfectly in the middle, so making sure that's tight along the base of your skull. I'm going to push along the bridge of my nose just to make sure I kind of form it to there. These do come in various sizes, so if the one that you're provided does not fit you, please escalate and let someone know. A good way to fit test this is putting your hand over your face and breathing outward, making sure that you can't feel air coming out and touching your hand. This will protect others from your particulates and you from others. Reminder that this is your mask for 5 days, unless soiled, at which point you need to go get a new one. You can store overnight in a moisture wicking bag. Once your 5 days are complete, you can dispose of your mask in common household trash if concealed in a lined container or sealed bag. We don't want the cleaning crew inadvertently exposed, so be vigilant for site-specific procedures regarding disposal. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, and if you have any questions, reach out to your local CRE.